Hello and welcome to That Eurovision site, Eurovision with a Slice of Life. I'm Angus and today I'm joined by the great Os Azeitonas, who are competing in Festival da Canção with the song Solta a Voz e Canta. I hope I pronounced that correctly. First of all, how are you all?
Yeah, we're fine.
Very well, thank you.
That's great to hear. So for our international viewers who have never heard of you, first introduce your band a bit to me.
Yeah, we are the three of us. I'm a singer, frontman singer. Nana also is a singer, and Salsa is the keyboardist. Back singer, keyboardist, arranger. Is
no,
like
not back singer, bad singer.
Not back, yeah, not bad back.
So yeah.
So yeah, he's like the maestro of the band.
This is the core of the band,
and
but then we have,
of course.
we have more elements. We are in stage. We are like 11
We're
people.
11, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Big band. We have the horn section, rhythm section, have percussion. So a lot of people.
and
Bass and two guitars.
for anyone that azeitonas translates to olives, it actually means
The olive.
olive, which is
call
which
the
is a
olive.
pretty Portuguese product. And I don't know about olive oil and whatever. I mean, it's supposed it started a long time ago. The band has, I think, almost 20 years.
Yes.
Like 20 years this year since the beginning.
Yeah. So and we started as we started because it was fun. We didn't have the pretense of actually becoming a band and doing this for life. But it was a fun thing that we started, and suddenly it just grew, and it continues to be fun, which is actually the best thing of all. So we just started as call it a garage boys band a long time ago, and then we morphed into a more I don't know. I couldn't say what kind of style we are, but
Pop rock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's pop rock. Yeah.
I believe it. It's mainly pop rock.
Yeah, great.
So,
Yeah, I've been listening a bit to your songs and I like all of them. So it's great to have
thank you.
discovered you this way as well. So tell me a bit more about your song for Festival da Canção.
Solta a voz e canta is like release your voice and sing. The translation to English, it's like a liberation song. It's like a shout out to if you can fit the song in each personality. If it's something, it's a job you don't like and you're always nagging about it, and you want to go, to leave the job, but you need the money. But one day you say, okay, let's be myself. Let's go. Let's do what I really want. It's like a releasing song. It's like a shout, sing, enjoy yourself. It's like a good vibe song. When you're down, you can put it on and you feel, I think it makes a smile on you. So it's a bit like that. It's the good vibration and liberation song in this almost, I think, ending pandemic time. It's a good thing. It's like liberation of the pandemic also, I think.
It fits well on our time.
It fits well, yeah. And it's like also a note to the Festival da Canção of the old songs, some references like José Cid. It's a good friend of ours. He's going to become 80 tomorrow. And this song is a bit inspired in one of his songs and his style. And in the comment section of our YouTube, you can see that a lot. People
the Portuguese
recognize it. In Portuguese, recognize it. So it's a good thing. It's people are engaging, and it's fun. It's fun. It's like that.
And I'm not sure if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Marlon, but we kind of had two different time. I'm going to say times for Festival da Canção here. We had the old days, which we had a maestro that had the orchestra, and people were playing live, and they were all, now we're going to call them old school composers, though they were pretty straight They were pretty modern at the time, which the Cid was one of them. And then there was this kind of, we kind of lost, I think most of us, we didn't see Festival da Canção for about 10 to 10 years or something like that. And then it kind of came back in Portugal because they kind of rearranged the way
the structure of the show.
And and the people that they invited, it became something fresh again. That means I think about 5 years ago or 4 years ago.
Yeah, with the year of Salvador Sobral. It was in that year. And we won in that year.
It kind of stays in the both. We kind of we're winking for the old days and we're kind of thinking about the new at the same time.
Yes, it's a bit like that. You're correct.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you can also hear that in the song. Like, for me, it has this great, like, late 60s, early 70s retro feel to it. That I could also hear in the movie.
Thought it was 70s or something. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that a bit of ABBA also. Maybe it's a bit of disco-ish thing also. But yeah, it's a bit like that. 70s, 80s. Some people say 80s. Some people say 70s. Yeah, 60s.
Some say 90s.
Yeah, you have
it's a tiny sound in a way. Yeah, no, I really like the song. So you were one of the 16 acts invited by RTP to go to Festival da Canção. How did that come about?
Yeah, it's an invitation. They invite the composers first, and the composers then invite the performers. So this time around, we are both. So we are the composers and the performers. And this year we have a lot of that also. And it's like a trend because now the artists respect more the festival and they want to show their songs. They want, in the beginning of this phase, it was a bit like they would invite the composers, and then composers wouldn't want to expose themselves, and they would invite another guy or some other
or they were giving a chance to some new fresh face to appear. We don't know really.
Yes, but it was a bit like that. And now people want to appear and we want to show their new music. It's a good exchange of promoting the artists and promoting the Portuguese songs. And like this, when we are talking to you, you're in the Netherlands, and if it wasn't for the festival, we wouldn't be here. So it's a nice thing that artists like us and other performers want to go to the festival because of that also, and to show their songs and to have a broader audience. So it's good.
So how did you write the song? Like, what was the songwriting process?
The writing process
with Marlon, actually.
Yeah.
In the bath.
In the bath. The bath is a very inspirational place.
The shower.
The shower, yeah. And this song began there. I was coming out of the shower, and and I have the refrain, the chorus, that part. So it came with a chorus. The lyric was different. Was like refreshing bath, like banhos refrescantes. It wasn't Brazilian. It was not in Portuguese. It was like Tim Maya's kind of style, and it talked about refreshing bath. Because I came out, it was such a good sensation, and I began to sing while I was showering. So it came up like that, but at the end, I knew that it couldn't be talking about that, or it could, but I wanted maybe to give another purpose to the song.
A broader kind of sense for the whole lyrics.
And then it began the process of trying to get another lyric, another theme to the song, and release Your Voice and Sing. It, I think, was a strong chorus and a strong message. So it began with the chorus, and then I constructed the music, the other parts, the beginning, the other parts through that theme, the release Your Voice and Sing. And then salsa comes into play, and he knows the chords and everything. I just sing it to the dictaphone. So that's also, hey, here's the music, and then like this chord, like that chord. So he helps, of course, the arrangements and every the part, more technical part of musicianship. It's Salsa's department. So
Yeah, and there's always, I mean, we gotta say that we also kind of give kind of a leeway for the band. I mean, the moment that you say a guitar player to play it, you kind of think, okay, so we kind of want it this way, but there's always this. So that's why we kind of enjoy playing with those
Musicians.
the rest of the musicians of our bands, because they always bring always a little bit of themselves. It's
Yeah,
not
they-
only it's not
Fresh
that
material.
it's not that squared. I mean, it's not that composed. It's played.
Yeah, it's not that composed.
This is
Salsa
we.
doesn't
This
write
is how we
every
are.
part. Doesn't write every part. Only the horn section.
The horn section, yeah.
Yeah, but the other parts, the bass, the guitars, and other stuff.
Yeah.
Musicians bring their own input. It's very important, and it begins. It at the in the
That's
end.
why we are a band.
Yeah, it grows into another music. So we imagine, okay, it's going to be like this, but it's always, sometimes it shifts and pans to other stuff. So that interaction with the musicians is very important.
It's a nice process. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, I think it's also reflected in how the song feels. I mean, it also fits with the message of the song, that feels like it's so alive and like just happy
Oh,
and
good.
doing its own thing. Festival da Canção and Eurovision are, of course, besides big television events and big competitions, are also very big live events. And now I know you've done some pretty big live shows, but I was wondering, like, if I would go to see you live, what could I expect at the show?
You could expect
Show.
this
Aside
kind of
from the
vibe.
Festival of Canção, right?
Yes, and a normal show. Yeah, you can expect this kind of vibe of this song. It's you have a lot of moments. You have down moments, ballads. We have all kinds of songs. I think we're very eclectic in the type of songs we have.
But we always try to bring it up.
Yeah,
If there's
live
a
is it's
either
like,
we start with a bang and then we end with a positive vibe, but like kind of, okay, you are a part of us, because you are. I mean, since you were there seeing the show, right? Or then you can start really slowly and then just going up a slope, and then it's like it's going to blow up. So we always
it's always trying to engage the public and get them to our side. Sometimes we have audiences that are already on our side because they buy tickets to see you, but sometimes you play all around Portugal, and it's like the city that contracts you, and it's a free show. People come to the square of the city, and so it's free. You have all kinds of people, and they have more skeptical people that are on the back, and we always try to bring that everyone.
Yeah.
And in the end, it's almost every time it happens like that, and in the end, there's everybody is like, yeah, fantastic, incredible.
It is a party.
In the beginning,
It is a
maybe
celebration.
they're like, now we are okay. That was more in the beginning, the early years, because people didn't know us. Now we are more well known, and it's easier. You can say that because people already know us and like our songs. So, but there are always people that don't know us or think they know us because they only know one song. This is the best singles. The singles more played. People know 1, 2, or 3 songs, and then they become surprised when all kinds of songs and 11 people on stage. So it's a big party.
And by the way, if you're asking this just because, but if it happens any day for you to actually come here or us to be playing at some place that you'll be there. I mean, if you want to come to a show, of course you're invited to go backstage and check the 20 member party that's always kind of going on. I mean, it's a reflection of what happens backstage. We're good friends. I mean,
we're 11 on stage and 10 on the
backstage again.
Yeah, back office people.
So it's always a party.
Oh wow, thanks. Yeah, if you ever come to Amsterdam or somewhere near it, or if I'm ever in Portugal, I'll definitely let you know and take you up on the offer.
Of course.
Perfect.
So can you reveal anything about what you are going to bring to the stage at Festival da Canção, or do you want to keep it all a secret? and surprise us?
Well,
Well,
here's what
keep it secret.
uh,
Oh yes,
probably
maybe
a baby.
maybe a baby. It's coming
It's,
at the time.
we have like plan A, B, and C because Nana, it's due in that week 7. The 7th, we're gonna perform in the 7th. It's on a Monday, so the doctor said it's gonna be in that gate. So we have plan B if Nana can sing. I'm gonna record tomorrow a version of me recording the main vocal. So if something goes wrong, we have another plan.
Or maybe we have a birth at the stage.
Hopefully not. I mean,
That would be very, very, very.
Yeah,
very odd.
it's everything. Everything is kind of open right now.
So, but it's gonna be the 3 of us on stage. That we can say. Because the band is too big, we can have only 6 people on stage, and we couldn't choose, of course, and let people out. So it's gonna be us on stage. That's for sure, and it's gonna be a big party on stage because the song needs that. So I think we're preparing a good performance. We are very excited and very anxious to show it.
That's great. I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
Yes.
So, us being a Eurovision site, I have to ask a direct Eurovision question. So what are your favorite Eurovision songs?
I think we have to. I don't know if you
Eurovision songs of
disagree
all
on that
time?
one. So,
But from this
I mean-
year or from all
All
times?
time.
All time.
Of course, we
How
have
long do you wanna
Salvador
start?
Sobral, of course. Salvador,
Yeah.
it's a great song. Because salsa played with Luisa, the composer and sister of
Her sister.
yeah, I was playing with her at that time.
Luisa also was the pianist for many years of Luisa. So as I said earlier, Angus, it's a small community and everyone
Yeah.
plays with each other. So they have a connection there. Of course, it's a great song and a great singer, Salvador, an artist. But I have like the French song from '83, the Kim, how was his name? J'aime la vie.
J'aime la vie.
I love that song. I remember that song because
Well,
vividly
I
in my
actually I'm
Kim-
in love with the band from Iceland.
Oh yeah,
The
Yeah,
Fre-
Iceland.
Last year.
it's so
Daddy
Daddy Frere.
Frere.
Daddy
Oh
Frere.
yeah, man.
But no, those guys were incredible. They have the band
Yeah.
life of
I love
the
them.
pandemic, and that great song didn't go
Yeah,
to
the first one.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, the first was incredible. The second is
We follow them. I mean,
The
we're
second one is good
huge
as
fans.
well. So I'm a fan.
but they weren't lucky with the pandemic and everything. So I think they might have won.
I mean, we have always the mythical ABBA also with the Waterloo. I mean, that's
Yes.
it's one of those that you cannot run away from it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Waterloo. Yeah,
I
incredible.
mean,
song.
there's a
Incredible
couple
band.
of there's a lot of good ones.
That's a good
We saw
example of
the-
a band that began in the Eurovision and took off to stardom.
Well, actually, Portuguese won Sara Tavares.
She went in the
She
Festival da
didn't
Canção.
win. She didn't win.
She didn't
but,
go to Eurovision, so
She didn't go to
but
Eurovision.
her song, it's like
not Festival da Canção song.
huge Portuguese
about-
song.
Eurovision.
Yeah,
You have
yeah,
that. You have that. But for me, Kim, it was I remember I was very young, but I remember very vividly the performance and the.
Was
Sure.
am I mistaken? The Julia Taxi by Vanessa Paradis wasn't in the. No, that was not.
No.
That was not true.
No.
It was kind of the same.
Yeah, it was like 80s, early 80s. Yes, but she was very young. then.
Yeah, but there are a lot of. Yeah,
But I have that one.
yeah. I think those for us.
ABBA and Salvador. Yeah.
There's a lot of diamonds there.
Definitely. From Portugal
Diddy.
alone.
Yeah.
So is there anything you would want to say to anyone watching this interview? Any message you want to send out to the world?
I just want to
Enjoy
people to
our
know-
show.
Yeah, our songs and have a lot of stuff. Going
Have
Check
on.
us
fun.
out.
Have
Yeah,
fun.
check us out on the YouTube channel, on our social media, because now we are releasing this song and in September we're releasing a new album with
And the
full
song,
set of new
actually,
songs.
the original one is not the way we are singing at the Eurovision, because
No, we're gonna change it for the album.
No,
we
we're
had
gonna
to
have
change
a
the
version,
music.
an album version.
She's
An
very
extended
different,
version.
actually. With the 3 minutes, we couldn't have the
whole
other
song.
option. So you should listen the original one after.
The original. I mean, the original. Now it's this one.
Yeah,
I mean, the way
But
the first-
the way
the first one to come out,
The first edition will be
will be
the
this one.
second.
the album version,
Actually.
extended, it's like 4 minutes and a half. So we had to cut that version to this one.
We changed a lot of parts, actually.
Well, I
So
mean,
it's gonna be also a nice surprise. We're gonna release the album, as I said, in September. But in the meanwhile, in the meantime, we're gonna release some single now in March, and in May, two songs more 2 songs of that album. So
yeah, why not? I mean, we're kind of holding it back since the pandemic. I mean, everything changed a little bit. So I mean, for everyone listening to us right now, and to you, so thank you for this interview. Also, is what Marlon says on the lyric is release your voice and sing after you listen. Why not? It's. I think it's kind of time for all that.
yeah. So we have also an acoustic live album. So now releasing, we have on our website, just doing some promotion here. You can check it
Why
out.
not?
Os Azeitonas.pt. It's Portugal. If you look it on the web, you can find that the vinyl and the CD of that performance. It was incredible. It was recorded in 2017, a long time ago, but it wasn't released till now. So on our YouTube, we have some videos of that performance also. We're gonna put more. So yeah, looking forward for that. So a lot of stuff coming out.
And have fun.
Yeah.
Exciting times ahead, especially if you hopefully win Festival da Canção. So that's going to be
Oof.
very, very cool. So yeah, I think that is pretty much everything I wanted to ask you three.
Okay.
So
Meet
to
again.
everyone watching, if you live in Portugal, you can vote for Os Azeitonas in the second semi-final of Festival da Canção, and then hopefully also in the final. And yeah, check them out. It's at Os Azeitonas on Instagram, Facebook, and just on the interwebs you can find them. And yeah, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Angus,
for having us.
Thank you.